Hello, and welcome to the Catholic Geek. A few things, apologies for the more crude filming quality of my camera moving around. I don't have my tripod with me, and I'm on a wooden floor instead of on a desk or something. I've done a couple of them on the floor, but this seems a little worse than normal. Also, the moment I started doing this video, some birds outside decided this would be the prime time to start making mating calls. So there's a high-pitched whistling you may hear every so often here. Anyway, this is us going through a little bit of my version 3 of the 20th anniversary Digivices. Well, VPEDs, they're not really Digivices, those are specific things from the TV show. But instead of making like a video journal every day and stuff, I'm just going through a couple of evolutionary lines and stuff on this one. So on this one, I've already done something I haven't done before. First of all, this is the glow in the dark one. It's awesome. My front cover for this video should be the screenshot I have of all 7 colors of the third wave. Let me clean up their poo here. Like, I just left my house and checked on them, and they were like completely 100% okay. And then I just did that. So they need food. Okay, so they both need to eat. Kresgarurumon does not need to train. And so what I have done is gotten Blitzgreymon and Kresgarurumon, and it takes a whole lot longer on these to get them than they do on the X versions. The main reason is actually, for the most part, the time between evolutions is lessened. But the problem is, when you put them to sleep at night, it does not count that time for evolution purposes. So you get stuck in this problem of say, for example, it takes 6 hours from in training to rookie, which is phenomenal. I think the X versions take 12 hours, so twice as long. But the thing is, I could put the X version asleep, digivolve it right before I go to bed to in training, and then put it to sleep, at bedtime, and it would digivolve sometime in the middle of the night for me, probably, depending on a few little circumstances. These things, if it digivolved at, say, 4 o'clock in the evening, then it decided, or say at 4:30, so it should say 10:30 should be when it evolves. Problem is, it goes to sleep at 10, well, oops, I have to wait again until the next morning for 30 minutes after it wakes up. So it's a bit frustrating. And so instead of taking the normal 7 days to get them this old, it took 8. So it's a whole day extra than normal. But one thing I have been able to do, see, this is the special, I'm talking. There's a special egg to unlock in this one, and if I did it right, I should be unlocking it here in just a moment. See, you have, in these American versions, to unlock them, you have to connect it with 5 other named devices, and each device has a name, and if you attach it to another device that has the same name as another device, it won't count it because it's the name in it that matters. At least that's what I've been told by a bunch of other people. So I've never personally experienced that one, so oh well. Anyway, so what I have done is, since I've got so many of these version 20th, I've connected it with 3 other active ones right now. 2 of my kids I've connected with, so that equals that. I had a 3rd one of mine set aside with the battery in it, just ready to do connections. So that gives me a 3rd one. Now, I could have sat there and started up any of my other devices and waited until tomorrow to do the connections properly. But there's a little trick here, is if you have the, are they, I guess, 15th anniversary pendulums, or 20th anniversary, guys help me out, I can't remember. I have the Beelzemon and the Dukemon versions of these. For whatever reason, in the connections with these devices, they count as named devices. So you can't use 2 different Beelzemon ones pendulums for it to count as 2 different ones. It's just all Beelzemon pendulums count as a specific name device for whatever reason. The same with the Digimon ones. But luckily I have one of each. So that gave me my number 4 and 5. So my big thing was I've been waiting all morning for my daughter's Digimon to Digivolve. So she did that, and then I was able to battle with her and get that connection. So now to Jogress. Well, one other thing, the special eggs. In Wave 1, the special egg were Matt's Agumon and Ty's Agumon and Matt's Gabumon. Wave 2 was a Coronamon and a Lunamon. And see, this would allow you to get, in the first wave, the regular Omegamon, which in these American versions, there's actually an alternate way to do that without unlocking the special egg. Yeah, it's not available in the Japanese version. But you don't get the entire evolutionary line. You just, I think it's like the last mega levels you can get. And then you can Jogress them. Jogress means DNA Digivolve for you American speakers out there, or English speakers. But the second wave, of course, had the Lunamon and Coronamon, and those Digivolve into Apollomon and Dianamon, and I believe you can Jogress them together and get Grace Novamon. These devices actually unlock only one special egg for the Wave 3, and that is actually a Meicoomon egg. Now, there are 7 different colors for Meicoomon here, or not Meicoomon, for the Wave 3. 3 of them actually are the Meicoomon egg, and then that leaves 4 more, so each of those correspond with the one of each of the other special ones, so that gives each device throughout all 3 waves 3 different color combinations. But anyway, we are now going to do 5 tag battles with these guys. So we will start. See, I can't remember exactly how these battles work. So, I honestly don't remember what the 2 different waves were. I mean, I got 2 mega levels. I'm not worried at all, so I could decide not to actually do anything and would still win it, so. That's 1 battle. Sorry, I'm very uncomfortable at the moment, and I'm trying to hold these decently. So that's that one. Okay. So I don't know what that other little arrow over there is. And I can skip them if I push this, so I'm going ahead and doing that. So that's 2 battles. Now, a fun fact is my son, on the first device of these he had a Blitzgreymon and a Kresgarurumon, and I messed up my Kresgarurumon, so he sent me a Copymon. So I sent him a Copymon of my Blitzgreymon. He did his 5 battles, but he mixed them up a little bit between the 2 different Blitzgreymon he had access to, and the end result was when his Digimon Jogressed, it did this weird animation, and the result was a Botamon. And we refer to it as the bad egg Botamon because it would not die no matter what you did, but it wouldn't evolve, and you could not keep it satiated. You would feed it up, and within 30 seconds, it would be hungry again. It was insane. So that's 3. So, if anyone can tell me what that little triangle down there means, I would appreciate that, because I really can't remember what that one means. So that was the 4th battle. Okay, and then this should be it. And then not only will they hopefully Jogress, we will see if I get my Meicoomon egg. We'll go ahead and do this whole battle just so we can do it together and see it all. Apologize for some of the background noise. I'm in my secondary house, which is an old funeral home, and it's very empty and very hollow sounding right now. And because of that, cars driving by tend to be loud. There we go. So that should be number 5. This is Omegamon Alter S. Zero ever though. I need to fix that. We got Omegamon Alter S. Now it's a fun fact on these devices. This is referred to as Omegamon Alter S. But if I get see, I believe on these devices I can still get the regular Omnimon. I just have to do it that alternate way. But the funny thing is, it will refer to it as Omnimon, not Omegamon. So it's just weird. Now let's see if we... Okay, let's see if I unlocked the egg I want. Oh no. Doesn't seem I did. Huh. Well, I will have to do some studies because I was hoping to get Omegamon there, or Mekumon's egg. So, oh well, I'll have to come back and see what's going on with that. Anyways, I'll let y'all know the next video I do because I'll probably only do one more real video with this device, and that's going to be hopefully with the Mekumon. But until then, wish me luck on trying to get it. Y'all have a good one.